We start this week's episode of You've Got Bail with a viewer question from Tanvir Samir. He describes himself on Facebook as a fast bowler from Sheikhupura, wherever that is. Tanvir asks, "Hi Dennis bro, can you introduce yourself? I want to know about you." Well, me. Are you a generalist, a cricketer, or a commentator? I've been described as many things, mate, and none of them have ever been as nice as any of the things you just nominated. Moving to Bangladesh now, and this week we have learnt that the BCB has dropped a ban hammer in a typically over-the-top subcontinental way. Firstly, in an effort to protest against cheating umpires, a bloke by the name of Sujon Mahmood from the Lao Matia Cricket Club sent down just 4 legitimate deliveries in the 20 balls he bowled, as well as 3 no balls and 13 wides, all of which raced to the boundary, costing his side 80 runs. In response, the BCB banned him for 10 years. Now let's compare that ban to that of Mohammad Amir, for instance, who was only banned for 5 years after spot fixing a test match at Lord's. Or perhaps Andre Russell, who is currently serving a 1-year sentence for being a drug cheat. There's a lesson here, kiddies. Cheat however you like. Match fix, ball tamper, take drugs, bet on your own matches. Hell, punch Faf du Plessis in the nose if you like. But never ever take on the umpire. That's a one-way ticket to cricket oblivion. A quick jump over the border into India now, where the IPL is hitting a marvellous crescendo. That is, of course, unless you are a Royal Challengers Bangalore fan. If there was a coloured cap awarded for the most overrated batting lineup, then these guys have well and truly earned it. AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli and Chris Gayle have combined to offer virtually nothing. For instance, to commemorate his 100th IPL match, Chris Gayle decided it would be appropriate to make a golden duck. This week the team even decided to wear a green uniform. I can only reason that this was to pay respect to the Pakistani test team, whom they appear to have modelled their current performances on. The English summer always brings with it a level of stupidity, and this week has been no exception. After teasing us on social media that the ECB are releasing a brand new and exciting funky uniform, all we got was a picture of Joe Root wearing test whites. Do the ECB even understand the meaning of the words new and exciting? Even more cringeworthy was the release of a letter to Test Cap number 677. Is the next debutant selected to represent England? I thought I'd bring you some highlights from this open letter to number 677. Dear 677, forget what you have done before, none of it matters. End quote. Well, this is just plain fucking stupid. Some kid who has trained all his life for this moment is being told by the selectors to leave all knowledge of how to bat, bowl and catch at the door? Apparently, this is what happens when you let a marketing company loose with your letterhead. The letter to number 677 then goes on to say this, quote, "We've scored runs, we've taken wickets, we've held catches," end quote. Well, that's a bloody relief. You are a cricket team, isn't that your job? Finally, England have been hosting the Irish in an ODI series. This one intrigues me a little. In case you didn't know, England have annexed the northern part of Ireland and claimed it as its own. This has caused great suffering for the local people over many generations. It's much like what India have done with Kashmir. Now, could you imagine if Misbah Ul Haq jumped sides and captained India against Pakistan? Because essentially that's what Irishman Owen Morgan has done. I'm tipping the IRA will have him hanged for treason if he ever returns home. If you'd like your question featured on this show, then please either tweet me or drop an email to the address on your screen now. For Cricingif.com, this has been Dennis Freedman with another earth-shattering performance of You've Got Bail.